Happy Tuesday. It is time for another one of our fun template videos, and today we're on template number 5 from our 2025 annual catalog, and we're creating another great pattern that we can put in our pattern box. That's what I love to do, so when I need some ideas or inspiration, I can just flip through my box and I have the visuals with the measurements all in one place. Easy, ready to create. So let's use our card sketch number 5 today and create a fun template. Okay, so here is our annual catalog, our 2025 annual catalog, and I am just following along on page 24, and we have already done templates 1, 2, 3, and 4. All of those card sketches. If you missed any of those, you can find them on my blog at stampinqueenbee.com or on my YouTube channel. There is a 2025 annual catalog template Tuesday playlist that you can find all of them in. So today we are making this template number 5. I'm calling it a mini tag template. Last week we did the fun jumbo tag template. And so this week we're going to do the mini tag template. It's so easy, really quick to create. I think you're really going to love it. So let me show with you a few things that we're going to need. So we're going to need some parts and pieces. We're going to need a basic white. I'm going to call this my mini tag. And that is going to be 1.5 inches by 3 inches. And then we're going to do something fun, some fun scoring, which is going to help you with making your cuts. So I'll show you that. Then you're going to need 2 shapes or ephemera. So for my pattern, I'm going to use these 2 ephemera, and those come from the Good Times Mix and Match ephemera pack. And so this is the one we've been using. It comes with all of these fun punch outs. What's really cool is they have adhesive on the backs. They're a little bit thicker, like a cardstock, maybe thicker. You might know it as a thicker. And so we're going to be using those. That's where those came from. And then you're going to need 1 sentiment. So I'm going to have my best wishes. And the best wishes comes from the Greetings for All Mix and Match ephemera. So you can see I have them all punched out, but they come in these full sheets like this. These are not sticky backed, but they're great because they're already laser cut. You can just punch them out. All occasions are in there, really simple to use. Okay, so I told you I was going to tell you about this scoring tip. And so if you take your mini tag here and on the 1.5 inch side, the shorter side, you're going to score it down the middle about 3/4 inches. So that's kind of the halfway point. And then on the 3 inch side, you're just going to score it 1/2 inch all the way across. And so what that will create for you, hopefully you can see those score lines on there, but you're going to have a 1/2 there, right? And then you're going to have 1 across the top. And then we're just going to take our paper snips, because if you look at the template, it's got this kind of point, right? And I can never line it up. So if I do this quick scoring, then I have an easy way to cut my points for this template. Okay, so I'm actually going to go ahead and put that there for us. That's what I was looking for. And so you can take a quick screenshot of that if you want to remember how to make those points. So I'll just leave that there for a second. All right. Everybody got their screenshot? Okay. So then I'm going to bring in my punch. So this is my mini punch. These come from the mini trio punches. And I'm just going to go down that score line and to that point. So I've just kind of lined that middle point up there in my punch. I'm going to punch through, and then that is the exact middle, so I know where to punch my punch, right? Then I'm going to take my ephemera. This is so easy, this template. That's why I really love it. So we're just going to, see, they're just sticky backed already. They really make this easy for us. And I'm just going to set that down. I'm going to take my little cloud ephemera piece here. Let's take the sticky right off of that. And you could put this one first if you want, or you could put it under it, you know, however you want to do. So I'm just line that up. Then I'm going to actually use a couple of Stampin' Dimensionals here for my sentiment. Put those right on there. Get the backings off of those. And I'm just going to stick this right in the center. And so that is our mini tag template number 5. How easy, right? So I'm just going to put that there. Push that down so you can get your screenshot of the finished project if you'd like. And let me show you a couple others I created using the same template. So here's another one using those same ephemera. Instead of white for my mini tag, I used the strawberry slush. And then for my last one, I have this example. And so this is the same ephemera, the same pack of sentiments. I did go ahead and add a couple of embellishments there. And for this tag, you can see it's a little bit different shape, but for this tag, I actually use the foiled frames and labels ephemera pack. And so there's all these different fun shapes and frames, and this was one of them, and it's real similar, right? You could also probably use the hexagon here and even just like cut it along the bottom and it would be similar, right? So those are my 3 samples for you. So go ahead and take that screenshot if you need it. But I also wanted to show you today, because I know not all of us need a whole bunch of tags or mini tags or jumbo tags, right? So an easy way to use these templates still to create a card is to take one of your card bases. Here I just have a basic black card base with a DSP layer. And then we can just simply take our tag and adhere that to the front. So I'm actually just going to put a couple of dimensionals right on the back here. And we can turn these mini tags right into a full card. So we'll just take those off. We'll just go ahead and add that right on. And now we've taken it from a mini tag template to a card, easy card template, right? So there are lots of options with these. I know it's easy to think, oh, you know, it shows a tag, I don't need a tag, so I can't make that template. But you really can. You can turn any of those tags into cards really, really simply. So I know you are loving these Template Tuesdays, because I have heard from many of you that you're having all kinds of fun and love creating these. I love that you guys are sharing with me what you love in the comments and by sharing with your friends and sending me. I get so many emails with cards that you have made from templates that I've shared and ideas, and I love that. That's what it's about, right? When I have an idea and you have an idea and we share them with each other, now we have 2 ideas. And so I love that about our crafting community. All right, well, I will see you again next Tuesday for our template number 6. If you missed any, go ahead and catch back up, make those patterns, create some cards, some mini tags, and share them. Share them with your friends, share them with me, and we will have so many ideas from sharing with each other. Have a great week, everyone. I'll see you soon.